Isaac Newton was born on January 4, 1643, in Woolsthorpe, England. It played a significant role in shaping his formative experiences and nurturing his love for learning in several ways. It exposed Newton to the wonders of the natural world from a young age. He spent time exploring the countryside, observing the movements of the stars and planets, and appreciating the beauty of nature. This early immersion in the natural environment sparked his curiosity and would later influence his scientific work. His love for learning and intellectual pursuits began to flourish in this setting. Tourists do visit Woolsthorpe, the birthplace of Sir Isaac Newton. Visitors can explore the manor, its gardens, and the historic surroundings to learn about Newton's life, his scientific achievements, and the environment that influenced his early years. The site attracts both history enthusiasts and science lovers. It offers a glimpse into the village and the countryside that played a pivotal role in shaping Newton's intellectual development. It is a notable destination for those interested in science and the life of Newton. His childhood was marked by the absence of his father. His father died 3 months before Isaac's birth. Raised by his mother, Hannah Ayscough Newton, his family didn't have lots of money, but they were very close. They lived on a farm, and he got to learn about growing crops and taking care of animals. All these things he learned when he was a child would become very important when he grew up to be a famous scientist. His family's support was crucial, even though his dad wasn't around. His mom and his grandma helped him explore his curiosity. They encouraged his learning and his interest in science, even when he was just a young boy. This strong family bond and the things he learned in his early years played a big part in making him the famous scientist we know today. Newton displayed early signs of curiosity. He loved to figure out how things worked. Newton didn't just stop at wondering about the world. He loved to tinker and create things. One of his remarkable creations was a sundial, and what makes it even more incredible is that he made it all by himself. A sundial is like a simple outdoor clock that uses the sun's position to tell the time. To make his own sundial, Newton used a stick, known as a gnomon, which cast a shadow on a round plate or dial with markings. As the sun moved across the sky, the shadow would shift and point to the time. It was a clever way for him to keep track of the hours. His curiosity and passion for understanding the world continued to grow. He was just getting started on his journey to becoming one of the most famous scientists in history. As he got older, he went to school and learned even more about math and science. He read books and studied the works of other great thinkers. But it was his unending curiosity and determination that led him to make amazing discoveries in physics, mathematics, and so much more. He built on their ideas, questioned the mysteries of the universe, and conducted experiments to uncover its secrets. He formulated his famous laws of motion, explained how the planets move, and even developed a new kind of mathematics called calculus. His work on optics and the nature of light also left an indelible mark on the field. One of the most famous stories about Newton is the tale of the falling apple, which led to his groundbreaking discovery of gravity. As the story goes, young Isaac was sitting under an apple tree, possibly in the garden of his family home in Woolsthorpe. While sitting and thinking, an apple fell from the tree and hit him on the head. This event made him wonder why things fall down to the ground. That simple question sparked his curiosity. He realized that a force must be pulling things towards the earth. This force, which we now call gravity, that led to his famous law of universal gravitation. It explains why things fall and why the planets orbit the sun. His passion for learning began during his formative years. He advanced to the University of Cambridge. At Cambridge, he encountered the works of great scientists and philosophers. In 1665, a plague outbreak forced the closure of Cambridge University, leading Newton to return to his family estate in Woolsthorpe. It was during this period of solitude he explored the nature of light and color. He did an experiment with a glass triangle called a prism. When he shone sunlight through it, he saw something amazing. The prism turned the light into a beautiful rainbow of colors. He found out that white light is made up of all the colors in the rainbow. Newton also had an idea about how colors happen. He thought that different colors come from light waves. Newton's life was marred by periods of personal struggle and health issues. He experienced periods of deep depression and mental instability. His health deteriorated, and he suffered from mercury poisoning. Due to his alchemical experiments, Isaac Newton passed away on March 31, 1727, London, at the age of 84. His death was attributed to complications from kidney stone.